In the great halls of Virex Prime, strength was everything. Species across the galaxy judged worth by height, armor density, natural weapons, and raw physical dominance. The taller you were, the more respect you commanded. The more claws, horns, armored plates you had, the higher your status. That was why the whispers never stopped. They followed Princess Kylira wherever she went, and they always ended the same way. That's her husband. The tiny one. He looks breakable. Kylira ignored them. She had learned long ago that the galaxy misunderstood many things, including humans. Chapter 1. The Fragile Consort. Prince Consort Elias Ward stood at Kylira's side during the Summit of Seven Clans, wearing formal Terran attire instead of ceremonial armor. No claws, no scales, no natural weapons, just fabric and calm eyes. The alien noble studied him openly. The Vacuum warlord snorted. That is a human? I thought they were exaggerating their weakness. Another laughed. He wouldn't survive a minute in real combat. Elias heard every word. He did not respond. That silence only encouraged them. You merit that, the warlord asked Kylira bluntly, a being whose bones snap under mild gravity. Kylira's eyes hardened. You mistake restraint for fragility. The warlord flexed his forearms, then allow him to demonstrate his strength. A ceremonial duel. For honor. The whole went silent. Elias gently placed a hand on Kylira's arm. It's all right, he said softly. She searched his eyes. You don't have to. I know, he replied, but I will. The laughter returned. Chapter 2. A Duel for Amusement. The arena was massive, carved from obsidian stone. Shields flared overhead. Thousands of spectators gathered, eager to watch the human humiliated. Elias stepped onto the platform alone. Across from him stood the Vakun champion, over 3 meters tall, plated in natural armor, wielding a gravity hammer that had crushed battle tanks. The champion roared, I will make this quick, little mammal. Elias nodded politely. I appreciate that. More laughter. The judge raised a claw. Begin! The champion charged. The ground cracked beneath his weight. Elias didn't move. At the last possible moment, he stepped aside, fluid, precise. The hammer smashed into the arena floor, sending shockwaves through the shields. The crowd murmured. Elias drew his weapon. It looked unimpressive at first, a simple hilt. No blade. The champion laughed again. Your weapon is broken. Elias thumbed the switch. Chapter 3. Until the sword ignited. With a sharp hum, a blade of blazing white gold energy erupted from the hilt, extending into a perfectly balanced arc of light. The temperature in the arena spiked instantly. The laughter died. The blade wasn't plasma. It wasn't laser. It was something far older and far more dangerous. Kylira closed her eyes for a moment. Please don't make him angry, she thought. The champion hesitated. What is that? He growled. Elias exhaled slowly. A Terran ignition blade, he said calmly. It reacts to neural intent. Try not to touch it. The champion swung again. Elias moved. Not fast. Effortlessly. He flowed past the strike, the burning blade slicing cleanly through the champion's armor like it wasn't there. Not melting, severing molecule by molecule. The hammer hit the ground. Then the champion followed. Silence crushed the arena. The Vakun warrior lay defeated, armor cleaved in half, body unharmed but utterly immobilized. Elias deactivated the blade. The sword vanished. Chapter 4. The Shift. No one spoke. No one breathed. Then the warlord stumbled to his feet, staring at his fallen champion in disbelief. That weapon is ceremonial, Elias said politely. I don't like using real ones in public. A shudder rippled through the crowd. Ceremonial? The judge swallowed. Victory to the human. Kylira rose from her seat, regal and calm. Now, she said coldly, does anyone else wish to test my husband's fragility? Not a single being moved. Chapter 5. Truce the galaxy forgot. Later, in the quiet of their chambers, Kylira rested her forehead against Elias's. You didn't have to humiliate them, she murmured. I didn't, he replied gently. I educated them. She smiled faintly. They fear you now. He shrugged. I'd rather they understand us. She laughed softly. The galaxy doesn't understand humans. Elias looked out at the stars. That's because they judge strength by appearance. Humans learned long ago that the most dangerous things don't look dangerous at all. Kylira squeezed his hand. Epilogue. What the galaxy learned. By morning, the story had spread across a dozen systems. The human prince, the igniting sword, the fragile husband who wasn't, and a new saying began circulating among alien warriors. Do not mock humans. They carry sons in their hands, and they only draw them when insulted. As for Elias Ward, he returned to his duties, advisor, diplomat, husband, still calm, still quiet, still underestimated, which was exactly how humans preferred it.